So we're in Clovis, California. We just finished reinstalling this pedestal lavatory sink. Homeowners wanted a new faucet here. It's a Kohler, and that was provided by them. Home Depot, Lowe's, I'm not sure where they got it, but anyways, nice faucet. And one thing we did have to do is change out the shutoff valve. So now it's a quarter turn shutoff valve. Quarter turn to the right shuts it down, quarter turn to the left turns it back on. The old one was a 7/16 outlet, which is doesn't fit with most new faucets. You can see the faucet has integrated supplies. Those two black hoses back there, hot and cold, those are 3/8, and so no adapter that goes from 7/16 to 3/8. So we just changed the valve, which is fine. Right outside of this wall there is the shutoff valve for the building. You just shut it off, drain it down. So not a big deal right there. And then the little 3/8 brass T that mounts right to the shutoff valve, and it enables you to mount two 3/8 supply lines. Typically that'll go underneath the kitchen sink on a hot side. So one will go to the dishwasher, one will go to the faucet, or on the cold side, one goes to the faucet and the other two have some kind of filtration, whatever. Anyways, that's what we've got there to tie these two hoses in because they're integrated. The old faucet, they had just capped off one side. Certainly we could have tried something like that here, but now you've got functioning hot and cold, even though there's no hot water out here. But on both sides now, you can see hot, cold, or cold, however you want to look at it. And then Kohler's got a pop-up drain assembly, so that had to be replaced. The only way to get this all in there and tightened up, as you can see back here, the trap is completely buried in this cavity. Oh, and we've got some water down there. We're going to take a look and see what's going on. Hopefully there'll be a quick repair, and then we'll take another video. Or maybe it's just drying up. Let's take a look and see. So this all had to be taken apart. The pedestal had to come out. The sink had to come off the wall. It's remounted, but it's not really mounted the way it should be. You can see back here, or hopefully up in here, are the brackets, the mounting brackets right there. They're not mounted in wood, it's just sheetrock right there. So there's nothing really holding it up besides this. So what we did do is go ahead and take some caulking just around the perimeter here. You can see just caulking to kind of hold this in place up here. And then for whatever reason, the way that we got it back in there, there's no shims in there anymore. It's sitting hard against concrete, so shims are gone, and we caulked it in too. And really the only thing is just caulking helps keep it from moving around. Same thing up here, and then the sink, as long as you don't stand on it, you know, or do too much around there, you should be fine. Right now I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see what's happening with this water back here, because there should be no water. And I do have a drip, so I'm going to have to figure out what that is, probably in the P-trap, so I'll get that fixed and then I will take another video. So still here in Clovis, California, and we had to take this all back apart. So the drain assembly, it comes with a little rubber gasket, and the drain was not sealing, so it was dripping from here down to the bottom, and it's all concealed. Unfortunately, with these type of drains, let me see if I can get you a light up in there, maybe get you a picture of the drain. So you can see right up in there. So that's where it connects to the sink. And as you can tell, you know, the big nut and then the gasket up there, that's supposed to seal it. Well, water was leaking out from around there and down because the rubber gasket wasn't sealing. So we ran a bunch more water down it, and yeah, there's a little bit of, I don't think that's an active leak right there, just a little bit of water on the side. But we ran a bunch more water down there, and we checked down on the floor down here, and you can see there's no water, but you're gonna have to monitor it. So we installed this twice and not having great luck. You know, we already went over the other things that we did, the shutoff valve, supply lines, the little 3/8 connector over here. We caulked in the bottom to keep it still, and up here. A little messy right now, just let it dry and it should be fine. Sorry about the mess, but it did have to come back out, and it was all caulked in, so it's caulked back in again. You can see the caulking up there, just, you know, not as pretty as it was before. So it's supported, and you'll have to use it and monitor it. You know, we caulked around here, so if you get water dripping at all, it's going to come out the back side right here. And that's going to be from the drain assembly, because we've replaced the hoses are brand new, the shutoff valve's brand new, the brass T over there is brand new. The only thing left is, like I say, the drain, and it's hard to see that up in there. Right, right there. So that's the only thing that could be causing problems now. You know, this tailpiece sits down in here in the in that nut right there. So, and that's tightened down, so that's not leaking. And the whole trap assembly is good. You can see it goes down there about halfway, so that's good. Nothing else down here is leaking. So as long as that big nut right up here does its job, we should be fine. And it looks like it right now. Hard, like I say, it's hard to tell without getting a, you know, up in there with that light and taking a real close look at it. But anyways, so no water right now, and outside of that, this installation is done. Oh, I know. Around your faucet, this plastic base, you know, it mounts center. There's no holes here that pull the trim plate down. So over on the sides, the plastic is popped up a little bit. Can't see it because it's glaring. What I did is I just took some silicone and silicone the sides and the front. Can't get around the back, it's too tight down there. So trying to keep the water off the back of the sink there. But I did put it around the front and around the side here, over on that side. Hopefully that seals it. Just trying to get the water up there. I had too much water, but I know that's the original reason why you're trying to address all this, because you're getting a water leak and we didn't know where it was at. So hopefully this resolves it. Monitor it, let me know how it goes. Hopefully that's it. Outside of that, we are done.